Hey everyone, it's been a little while and I just wanted to apologize for not updating for the past couple of weeks. It's been kind of hectic. It's the end of the semester. I'm a student in college, so getting ready for finals and I just got back from Thanksgiving break. I decided I wanted to make a video today just to do a retrospective on the past year. 2016 has been a pretty interesting year. It's had a lot of unique circumstances and things that haven't really happened before, at least in my lifetime. So I thought it would be cool to do somewhat of a retrospective about everything that has occurred and sort of log it down so that when I look back years from now, I can see where I was at this point in my life. And I figured that'd be kind of cool for me to do, keep track of my progress with myself and as well with my viewers. So I wanted to do that with this video today. 2016 has been a year where I learned so many new things. I grew a lot. I didn't realize this, but I grew a lot. I grew so much. I don't want to sound cliche and say I'm a totally different person, but if I were to have a conversation with myself in January, I think I would be able to tell where I grew and changes I have made in my life for the better. Not to say that 2016 was all success. It certainly wasn't. There were a lot of failures. There were a lot of I guess heartbreaks in a way you can say. Not in the traditional term, but just dealing with loss in your own way and learning how to cope and things like that. I've lost friends. I've made friends. I decided that this was the year that I would start, being unapologetically myself and just becoming a creative powerhouse, which is something I've always wanted to be and something that I've been striving for, but I was always afraid to take that extra step. So this year I made a YouTube channel, which is something that I've been wanting to do for ever. And I finally did it, and I have subscribers, I have viewers, and that's something I'm very honored to say that I do have, and I've worked towards it, and I'm working towards building it and making it something even better in the future. I've also learned a lot about, taking care of yourself and taking care of other people. Just learning how to be more emotionally comprehensive, be more emotionally intelligent, and not be so hard on yourself sometimes, even though it's pretty easy to be, especially in a type of society we live in now where we're constantly seeing other people's successes and accomplishments. It's really easy to start comparing things with where we are in our life currently. And it's easy to get discouraged and your motivation will go away if you're constantly comparing yourself with other people. And so this year I've started to accept that, everyone is on their own journey. Everyone has their own pace. Everyone has their own road that they must travel. And I'm okay with that, I'm becoming more okay with that. I'm not going to compare my level of success with another person's level of success. Because I don't know their story. I don't know where they had to go through and what they had to do to reach the level where they are right now. The same as they don't know my story, So being more comfortable with myself and where I am in my life, I think that's a pretty valuable thing to have and to be working on, because otherwise, you'll be very unhappy if you keep comparing yourself to others. I also completed, my first year of college, and I think I did pretty well. I finished the year with a 4.0 as a freshman. I'm proud of myself because freshman year was difficult. I did learn a lot of new things about myself, just coming to a college campus, being, in my own space, and learning how to interact with people outside of, the high school setting or the community setting, just being a college student with other college students. And, there are people from all over the country. There are so many different backgrounds and opinions and beliefs that you encounter, and just learning how to cohabitate with everyone. I think that's also a valuable skill to have. Since I learned so much this year, I was able to gain some insight, some new perspective, and I was able to look back on things in the past that, I've done and things that have been done to me, and I was able to pinpoint certain aspects of them that I never realized before. I was able to look back on, certain situation here or certain situation there and realizing when, hey, oh, I messed up, or oh, hey, they messed up. And basically realizing those things, having those epiphanies are important because they make sure that you don't keep making the same mistake over and over again. So 2016 has just been one of those years that have been really hard, but at the same time, I've learned so many valuable things, and I've reached some goals, that I'm proud of myself. I've done things that I never thought I would do, and I think it's really cool that at the end of this year, I'm able to look back on it and say, hey, I'm proud of myself for making it through a tough year and still being able to smile. So I wanted to share that with you guys because, I felt like that's something important that I need to say. And I also wanted to encourage any of you, if you had a rough year this year, which I know a lot of us did, keep fighting through it. Things are going to be okay. And take those struggles and those hardships and learn from them, learn lessons from them, and learn how to take them and make them into something greater, make them into something positive, something that is worthy of making a change in your life or other people's lives, because you just never know what kind of impact you might have on someone. And on that note, I'll leave you alone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you, weird gummies.